Hi everyone, welcome back to SAT 0 to 1. In this lesson, we are going to talk about operations of functions. So there are four basic calculations for a function. Suppose we have two functions. The first one, fx equals x squared plus 1. And the second one, gx equals 2x minus 1. So the sum of the two functions, f plus gx, is fx plus gx. So that is x squared plus 1 plus 2x minus 1. And the difference of two functions denoted by f minus gx, and that is fx minus gx, which is x squared plus 1 minus 2x minus 1. And the product of two functions, f times gx, that is fx times gx, and that equals x squared plus 1 times 2x minus 1. And the quotient of two functions denoted by f over gx, and that equals fx over gx, and gx cannot be 0. So that is x squared plus 1 over 2x minus 1, and the 2x minus 1 cannot be 0. Now let's move on to the inverse function. Suppose we have a set of elements x, and another set of elements y. So the function f assigns every element in x to an element in y. And if we want to undo this process, we use the inverse function to assign every element in y to an element in x, denoted by f inverse. The domain of fx is the range of its inverse function. And the range of fx is the domain of its inverse function. So if a point AB is on the graph of fx, that is fa equals b, then the point BA is on the graph of f inverse x. So f inverse b equals a. And the graph of f inverse x is a reflection of fx in the line y equals x. So let's see 2 points. For example, if 1, 2 is on fx, then 2, 1 is on the inverse function. And negative 3, 1 is on the fx, and 1, negative 3 is on the inverse of fx. And then let's draw y equals x. We can see that the points are reflected. And how to find the inverse function of fx? Let's use this function as an example here. The first step, replace fx with y. So we write the function as y equals x plus 8 over 3. And the second step, interchange the x and y. So we write as x equals y plus 8 over 3. And the third step, isolate the new y to get the inverse function. So we have to isolate the y, so we times the 3 for both sides. And the 2, 3 cancel. So we got 3x equals y plus 8. And then we minus 8 for both sides. And 3x minus 8 equals y. And the fourth step, replace y with f inverse x. So f inverse x equals 3x minus 8. And we can use the graph to check whether the two functions are inverse of each other. So we sketch the two functions, and then we're able to see that they are reflected in the line y equals x. So that's the end of this lesson. Hope you understand, and goodbye.